We're back in the Champions League, baby! Hello and welcome back to the Red Revolution with me, Calvin. I hope you're all doing well. And Liverpool FC have finally made it back into the Champions League after, just over 2 years out, probably 3 years. Now you're probably saying, but we're already back in the Champions League because we played that qualification crap. But technically, I like to think we're officially back in the Champions League, getting through all that crap of the qualification. We beat Hoffenheim in a very, very entertaining game. The first half, scoring 3 goals, Liverpool. Emre Can getting 2 goals. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I'm going straight into it. I'm over the moon. It was a very entertaining game. Very, very entertaining game. We won the game 6-3 on aggregate. So won 3-2 in this match last night. I'm just over the moon. I mean, goals coming from in this game. 2 from Emre Can, Salah and Firmino for us. Wow. Emre Can, I mean, I'm not his biggest fan. I wouldn't say I'm not that much of a fan of Emre. But wow, passing's improved. If we played like this, this is a German team, that finishes in, I think I've got the right German team that finishes in the, I don't follow the Bundesliga as much. I'm sure they finish usually every few seasons, top half of the Bundesliga. A good team, and we go like, the first half 3-1, very entertaining. I mean, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked that we've played so well with 3 very early goals in the first half for us, and but we played very well. We played very well. I bet the lads are just absolutely knackered. Just so many games we've had in a matter of like a week or so, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm just over the moon. I mean, Mane played well. We made some good runs. It was exciting football. That's the Liverpool I want to see. It's very good. It's very good. The defence needs improving, obviously. Moreno, as we know, defensive wise, not good. And we've got Arsenal this week, but this has really, thinking our Arsenal will be 50-50 at the minute. We do very good against Arsenal, and I think we'll pick up the win at home. I'm just over the moon. It was fantastic. We're officially back in the Champions League. After 2.5, 3 years out. I mean, I just want to throw this short clip in as I've been making this video for you. Just popped up on the screen. The Champions League draw for the group stage. And I had to check it out, and I'd put it in this video straight away as I was making this video for you guys. And we have been drawn against, going right here, the Russian side Spartak Moscow, Spanish side Sevilla, and a Slovenian side, I think they're from Slovenia, called Maribor. Now, I don't know too much about Maribor, I'm sure that's how you pronounce the name. But I do know who Spartak Moscow and Sevilla are. And obviously the toughest opponent is going to be Sevilla. My thoughts about that, this group, I'd say it's not a walkover. I wouldn't say like any group is a walkover. And it has, because the group we had last season was it Basel? We're going to call them Basel, whatever you want to pronounce them. The Swiss team, Real Madrid, and Ludogorets, I think we had. I can't remember now, but honestly, it's not going to be a walkover. No group is a walkover. We're going to. I am sure we'll get definitely. 100% get into the knockout round. I'm sure. So Spartak Moscow, Sevilla, and Maribor, we will be playing home and away, each of them, in the Champions League group stage, in the during the next few months, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm over the moon with that. Let's do this, and it's just an absolute shock to think. It's still like it hasn't really dawned on me that we're back in the Champions League. It's absolutely fantastic. So that's the group stage. Let me know your thoughts down below. What you think about the group stage, and the question I want to ask is our team right now strong enough to compete against the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona? Do we give a crap about them? No. Bayern Munich, Dortmund. You know, you got some tricky other country teams from different countries. You know, it would be tough. Now, you know, I keep thinking AC Milan are in there because AC Milan, they're in the Europa League, aren't they? They bought. I'm sure they'll be in the Champions League next season. They've done very well, AC Milan, buying all these players and stuff. So I expect to see them in the Champions League next season. They're a Champions League team in my eyes. They've just gone down last few years. So Inter Milan, it's shocking really where these teams have gone. So we were just fantastic. It just made me smile. I watched it on a stream. Couldn't be arsed paying to watch it on BT Sport, grabbing your money and all that. It's just stick the football on one channel, Sky Sports. It's ridiculous. You know, BT Sports, Sky Sports, you pay more money. You know, it's obviously, you know, all the Champions League are going to be on, you know, BT Sport, and then you got all the Premier League Championship and all that on Sky Sports. It's ridiculous. They should stick to one channel. They're just grabbing your money grabbers. I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. I mean, we had a decent team out. You know, Firmino from with Salah and Mane, I think, and you know, that's a good front three. You know, I'm not a big fan of Firmino. I just think he's not convinced me that much, but he's very good and he deserves to start. I'll say that. And but I'm very proud of the Reds. We're back in the Champions League, officially back where we belong. You know, we've got 5 English teams. I think it's for the first time ever we've got 5 English teams in the Champions League, you know, group stage, which is something. You know, United, us, City, Chelsea and Spurs. It's going to be good, you know. Talk about us, who we will get. I hope we don't get Real Madrid again. I mean, they've improved a lot. I can see them win the La Liga next season. They destroyed Barcelona in both those legs in that cup about a week or so ago. They destroyed them. And one of the games, second leg, was without Ronaldo. And it's scary looking at them. I think they're one of it. And also, I think another team to look out for in the Champions League is PSG. Neymar is just rocking it with PSG since he left Barcelona. I think Barcelona are suing him, something like that, a few £1 million, something like that. Some not being loyal to his contract or something like that. Should have to Coutinho. I hate him. I really do. I mean, Coutinho. Shall we talk about him again? Coutinho. Barcelona coming back again with another bid, 140 odd million. Did I hear that right on TV? I'd take the money. It's obvious Coutinho doesn't want to be with us. I'm being honest. We don't want an unhappy player. And I said, you know, no player is bigger than the club. But what's the point keeping on the bench or playing with reserves or giving those wages to him or something like that? And we could cash out on it, you know what I mean, and get that money for Coutinho. And, you know, imagine, and then you're probably thinking about the FSG out people. You know, I'm not a fan of them either, FSG. I just wish when we get that money, if we get rid of Coutinho, I don't want to get rid of him, but I've just lost so much respect for him. I really have. And it reminds me of Sterling so much. And there's something about Coutinho's agent getting involved. And where have we heard this before, lads? Where have we heard this before? I just honestly think, just get the money, get rid of him. And just use some money to bring in. I don't know what happened to Van Dijk. Looks like that's died down now. Hate to say that, because we still need a centre back, and I feel like he can. I think Mignolet's improved, do I dare say, a bit. He's obviously not given a chance to Karius. He's not played a competitive game, Karius, so far this season. No competitions. It's been Mignolet. Must be absolutely tired out. Mignolet. He's all right. You know who we're going to play. Obviously Mignolet in goal against Arsenal. But yeah, I'll be doing my pre-match thoughts probably tonight or tomorrow for the Arsenal game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're back in the Champions League. That's where we belong. And are we good enough? Are we good enough? I want to ask you. Our team. Defensive wise, no. We're not good enough defensive wise. Attack, I'd say if we keep Salah and Mane fit, and maybe Firmino, but the two main guys we're talking about here, Salah and Mane, we need to keep those two fit. We do. We can't, because when we lost Mane, was it last season before, or when we lost it, through injury, or when he went to the African Cup of Nations, we struggled. We struggled without Mane. We struggled without Mane because he made such an impact, and people comparing him to Suarez now. And I have said this, as well in the past, probably last season. His speed and his skill, he does remind me of Suarez a bit. And this is he's very exciting to watch, Mane. It really is, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. But we do need to bring in a centre back. We do need to bring in a centre back. And a centre mid. We do. Anyway, Reds, we're back where we belong, and hopefully let's hope we can make an impact. Hope you enjoy this video, guys. Bye bye.